intro go until about the 2-minute mark, and then I will have to get going on my content today. Something came up first thing this morning, and I have to be in Everett by 11:30, which is in about an hour and a half from now. So I will have to do this history lesson and then get it posted up. I know I'm early, but I did not have any chance to post up a notification that I was going to go early. So we'll just see how the morning does go. And it looks like we are at the 2-minute intro mark. I will try to hold off as long as I can till I get somebody in the chat. I haven't seen my notification for going live yet, but I am sure it will be forthcoming. This will be I'll cycle through this just one last time here, make an adjustment on my computer. Maybe I'll let this run for another cycle or two with no sound, just until I get ready. So, oh, there's somebody's popped on. I know I'm a little bit early today, people, but I have an appointment at 11:30, so I do have to finish early. We'll be going through the history lesson, and then I do have one family mail call package. I have one family mail call package to go through, and then I'll have to sign off today. I guess that makes up for my 11-hour stream yesterday. But yes, I do have an appointment at 11:30, so I will have to leave no later than probably about 10:45, about an hour. So I'll probably stream for about an hour this morning. And then I do have to record new content for my channel that's supposed to be coming out tomorrow. Okay, so let me go ahead and move my camera over here to the highlight screen here so you can see where I am on my information for my watch hours and stuff. This is the new, just yesterday they updated things on YouTube yet again, always making changes and stuff. But so this is all kind of listed here. It shows you on the little meter now that I'm getting closer. Of course, I already got a check mark by my subscribers. I do have over 1,000 subscribers. I'm close to 2,600 watch hours, which means I need about 1,400 more watch hours to be able to start earning a stipend maybe of a living on YouTube as I continue to create additional content. I will give out a shout out to Lucky, who was a real big blessing to my channel yesterday, and he did give me a super chat. You wonder, wait a minute, how could he give you a super chat? Well, I do have on the homepage of my YouTube channel where a little link, it shows PayPal, says you can buy me a coffee. So you can buy me a coffee if you would like to. And that's what I've kind of done in that area. You can buy me a coffee. Just in case you're wondering how that works for sure. So yes, you can buy me a coffee for sure. Okay, Dearman 2019, first like yesterday. Thanks, Dearman, for hopping in here. I'm going to get ready to go into my history lesson. I'm a little bit early today because I have to leave somewhere early. So today's stream will definitely not be as long as yesterday's. So I'm going to go, it's actually 5 minutes to 10, so I'm going to have to get into our history lesson here. Let me get my camera positioned here so that I can get everything lined up for the history lesson today. Get this turned down here just a little bit, move this out of the way. I do have a family mail call package that we will be opening. It's from KC Nation, care of yours truly, Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veteran Sports Cards, 14125 Smoky Point Boulevard, Marysville, Washington, 98271. So this was, oh wow, this was mailed out on the 4th. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. The 4th, and today's the 7th, a couple of days to get here from Kansas City. So we will open that up after the history lesson. And without further ado there, Dearman, you're the first one in here to Here, the start of today's history lesson for the 1963 top set. So after I read through the history lesson portion here, we will get into the lesson at hand. Okay, so without further ado, we will get into the history lesson. So Topps baseball cards for 1963. It says here, in 1963, it seemed that there were almost as many cities as players trying to get into the big leagues. Chambers of commerce from various places came calling on club owners, telling them of the advantages of setting up their franchises somewhere else. And make no mistake, a lot of club owners were listening. In Kansas City, Charles Finley had been talking about a move to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Later, there was word that the A's might be heading to Atlanta. Then there was talk about moving to Oakland. There were also rumors that the Indians might be leaving Cleveland, but they had always been such rumors in the past decade, and yet the Indians stayed. In the National League, there was much talk about Milwaukee moving, and this surprised a lot of people who remembered that the Braves had 2 million plus in attendance years since their move from Boston. But things had changed, and the Braves' attendance in 1962, lowest since their arrival in Milwaukee, was 766,921. There was even talk of the Angels moving out of Los Angeles. But all these stories seemed to come to naught. The Angels stayed. They weren't going to move. The A's and Braves did the same thing. Within a few years, they were the California Angels, the Oakland A's, and the Atlanta Braves. An example of the prosperity possible with the right move was shown by the Dodgers. For years, an attendance of 1 million was considered outstanding. In 1963, the figure of 967,296 represented the difference between the Dodgers' attendance and that of the next nearest club, the Giants. For the Dodgers, it was their fourth year over 2 million in the past 6. But while baseball's growth wouldn't stop, neither would its pitchers, especially those in the National League. The rules called for them to stop their motions before delivering the ball to the plate. But the base runners of the league, especially Maury Wills of the Dodgers, were causing that 1 second pause to be overlooked. There were complaints, and the National League decided to enforce the rule by April 26th. There had been 69 balks called in the National League, 2 of the American League, and by mid-May, the Rules Committee worked out a solution. They changed the rule. Another Rules Committee action had an even greater effect on the way the game was played. The strike zone, which had been between the armpits and the top of the knees, was enlarged to the top of the shoulders and the bottom of the knees. Through that widened space came charging the pitchers of both leagues. There were 10 20-game winners, 3 no-hit games, and batting averages and home runs production both nosedived. The World Series looked like it would be easy to predict. It was the familiar story of the Yankees and Dodgers again, so fans got prepared for what they had become accustomed to, a 7-game series won by the Yankees. The Dodgers had won the pennant by 6, but the Yankees had proved how strong they were by winning 10.5, despite having Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris both in the lineup together on only 30 occasions. But this time was a different story. Not only did the Dodgers win, but they did something the Yankees had never done to them. They won in 4 straight, and the Yankees never led in any game. Like the season, the series was dominated by pitching. Of the 6 regulars who started the 4 games for the two clubs, 9 of them batted under 200 in the series. For one legendary baseball pitcher, it was A year of bad news and good news. Early win had been released at the end of the previous year by the White Sox, with a lifetime total of 299 victories. There was some resentment that Wynn hadn't been given a chance to win number 300, but Cleveland had signed him and gave him the chance. The bad news was that he lost 2-0 to the White Sox in his first try at number 300. The good news was that he got it when he beat Kansas City on July 13th. Baseball lost the man generally recognized as the greatest right-handed hitter in the history of the game when Roger Hornsby died on January 5th at the age of 66. Known to be outspoken both as player and manager, he had hitting credentials which are difficult to believe. His lifetime batting average was .358, and over one 5-year span, he averaged .402. Okay, hold on just a second here. I got to take care of something really quick. Sorry. Let me scooch this out of the way just before I get ready to go over the card set. I got to type something. I got to answer somebody's question they had for me this morning. Okay. All right, I think I got that taken care of real quick. Sorry about that interruption there. Looks like we've got a few people in the house. 4, Dearman 2019, Austin, Lairs, Lucky. I appreciate your super chat last night. At first I was wondering what you were talking about, and before I went to bed I did check something. And thank you very much for doing that. I really do appreciate you for that. And I appreciate all the help you gave me yesterday for my live stream. That just so you know how when it did end and stuff for my live stream yesterday, it was 11 hours, 11 minutes, and 17 seconds. I didn't quite get it turned off as close to the 11-second mark, but it was a long stream yesterday. That was my biggest one so far. Canadian Cardboard, thanks for jumping in here. I do appreciate you being here. I'm going to finish up, wrapping up here. The reason I had to jump in early today is I do have to be in Everett by 11:30 this morning. So I have an early appointment that came up last minute this morning. So that's why I had to do that. So yes, my stream yesterday was 11 hours, 11 minutes, and 17 seconds. Pretty long. So let me get over here. I'm going to go through the encapsulation of the cards here, and then we will get into highlighting the cards. So the cards in the 1963 Topps baseball card set, Pete Rose made his baseball card debut in this series on rookie card number 537, originally cataloged at $300. I believe that was in 1986 when they made this book. With this book, and there's one more book that has a couple more in it that will be when we do finish off this series. This was but one of 19 rookie cards in the set, each card picturing 4 players. Other first-year players in this 576 card set were Gaylord Perry, Rusty Staub, Willie Stargell. The set also had 11 combination cards with Mays and Musial, Banks and Aaron, and Podres, Drysdale, and Koufax. Bob Uecker posed batting left-handed, which may have been the beginning of his career as a comic. Okay, so I'm going to get this page switched over, and we will go through and highlight the cards in this set. And at the end, yeah, Ultra Blitz, thanks for jumping into the stream. We're up to 6 people. I think we're probably getting close to having the most. I think I get most of my viewership when I do my history. So starting next week, I will have a new history series. And if you do get a chance, go to my community page and you could input your recommendation for, it's going to be one of 2 different types of items in that video series for Wednesdays now. And it will be player biographies or team history. Okay, so just put in your, let's get 5. Oh yeah, don't forget, thumbs up for the host, thumbs up for the host. Give me those thumbs up. I really do appreciate it when you do jump in the channel, and if the host will help me out, that would be awesome. All right, it's going to get a little bit shaky here when I take the camera out of the tripod and kind of get the tripod out of the way for a minute here while we go through and highlight the cards here. Okay, what I will do for this part here, just to make it easier so it's not confusing, is I will unplug my phone so it is easier to handle, and then we will go through these 576 cards in my normal fashion here of just highlighting the cards as we go along. So of course we do have these first few cards here are 5 players on a card, okay, and you will have the National League and American League cards as we go through these, but I'll highlight some of the better known players that I'm familiar with when I can see the names. These are a little bit small. Hopefully everybody is having a great day out there for this Thursday. I do appreciate all my channel supporters and all the people that do help my channel grow on a daily basis. I am getting ever so close to 2,600 watch hours, going toward my 4,000 watch hour point in my channel. There's Al Kaline right there. Rookie Stars, there we go. Rookie Stars. Alright. Just kind of like to go through and highlight the cards in this set here. Alright. Los Angeles Angels team card there. Stan Williams. The floating head cards. Alright. Chuck Schilling. I don't know if he's related to Kurt Schilling. Yeah, if I didn't have that appointment come up that I had to be in Everett by 11:30, I probably would have stayed on a little bit longer today. But by no means as long as I did yesterday. That was tough doing that long a stream, that is for sure. Here we go. Should not take too awful long to go through this card set. Then I'll get situated with my tripod and get ready to open up my family mail call package. Ron Klein. You can probably hear the airplane outside for our local municipal airport. There's a first series Topps baseball checklist. The all famous checklist. Bob Schmidt. Don't know if he's related to Mike Schmidt. There you go. Second series top baseball card checklist. Starts at card number 89. Hoyt Wilhelm. Al Jackson, Gold Cup All-Star rookie card. Roger Maris. Alright, hopefully you guys are still in background mode there. I don't see much chatting going on, but that's okay. A lot of times I think you guys just enjoy looking at these old baseball cards. It's nice when you have them in one spot. I'm kind of looking forward to when I get to the 1984 set. I'll probably do something a little bit differently on that one, since I do have the complete, that's my oldest set that I have in my collection as far as sets. So when we get to the 1984 set, I will be doing that set just slightly differently. Probably will not use the book. I'll probably go through and highlight the cards, like opening up a pack of cards, but just going through the whole set from having the complete set in my collection. Here's some World Series cards. Oh, I guess on the last page we must have had the first one. Game 4, Game 5, Game 6, Game 7. There we go. Johnny Padres. Alright. Walt Alston. Pittsburgh Pirates. Shout out the Jabs family. Hopefully they're doing much better. I know I did see the chat and the information in the channels that we need to keep the Jabs family in our prayers. Haven't heard anything new on that lately. I don't know if anyone in the channel has any. Miserable day here in Ohio. Rain, snow mix, and 35 degrees. Sorry about that, Lucky. Good thing I guess you've got the day off today, so you don't have to worry about going to work. Alright. Steve Hamilton. Bomber's best. Okay. Austin says it's raining in the Woodlands, Texas right now. Love it. One of the few times I drink coffee hot. I understand that. If I lived down in Texas, I would probably drink a lot of cold or iced coffee, or like a frappuccino or something, where it's an iced coffee. I would probably be doing that a lot. I like my coffee either hot or ice cold, but not lukewarm. That is for sure. I do like my coffee. I had about 2.5 cups of coffee this morning, so I'm spot on and ready, rip roaring ready for my day. I do not like driving on the freeway going south, but got no choice. I got to be in Everett by 11:30. So that's why I do have to kind of move through these at a nominal pace here. We're up to the 200s in the cards for 500 and some. There we go. Fred Whitfield, Topps All-Star rookie card. Okay, continuing through this set. Camille Pascal. There we go. Chicago Cubs team card. Rookie stars there. Alright. Harvey Haddix. It's funny how if you're old enough to know, there's Gil Hodges. Some of these players you probably remember some that I'm not as familiar with. Of course, during this year 63, I was only five years old. So, but I do remember my dad talking about all these. He loved baseball when he was younger. When he was in Minnesota growing up, he did play baseball in his high school growing up. He did enjoy the sport, and he did like to play it. That's one of the other projects I'm working on, is another part 2 of my memorial video to my dad on his passing this last January. So I've got the information. I'm just trying to put it all together in a good video format as my second memorial to my dad. But, I know most of these players, but never got to see them play. Yeah, I remember some every once in a while, but not that many from this era. We're getting closer to when, in the 70s, when we get into those and stuff, I'll recognize a bunch of the players then. In my teenage years. There we go, Willie Mays. Willie Mays there, card number 300. Some more rookie stars. Dad grew up in the 50s and 60s. That would be pretty much my dad's era too. My dad was born in 1937. My mom was born in 1940. Alright. We're past the halfway mark on the cards. There's Dick Williams. Trying to keep it as steady as I can as I go down here. There's the Los Angeles Dodgers team card. Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra. Joe Torre with the Milwaukee Braves. Billy Williams. Don Drysdale. Dean Chance. Sorry, I gotta reposition myself a little bit here. Get a little hard on the knee. A little bit hard on the knee there. I think I can do it from here, yeah. Baltimore Orioles team card. Ernie Banks. Hank Aaron, card number 390. Kansas City Athletics. Bob Gibson up there. Six Series Topps Baseball Card Checklist. Bernie Allen, Topps All-Star Rookie Card. Del Crandall. Getting closer there. A couple more pages to go. I think after this one we probably have 2 pages plus a little bit more on the third probably. Okay, see if I can hold this steadier here. I don't know. Lou Brock, New York Mets team card. There we go. New York Mets team card there. Willie McCovey, card number 490. Frank Thomas. Not the Frank Thomas you thought it might be. There you go. Milwaukee Braves team card. Harmon Killebrew, card number 500. Oh. 2 full pages. I thought it would have been a little bit less, but it takes it right to the end of the next page. Seventh Series Topps Baseball Checklist. Don Elston, Larry Osborne. Orlando Cepeda. There we go. Kaz is wasting monies in the house. Hey, how you doing there, Kaz? Nice to see you hopping in there. I caught it in the chat when it just moved. All right, St. Louis Cardinals team card. Wes Covington. Roberto Clemente with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shout out to Jabs family. Norm Larker and Jim Perry. On to our last page here. Mud Dog. Mud Dog in the house. When did you start? I had to start a little bit early, Sally. Something had popped up. And I have to be in Everett, which is 2 towns south of me, by 11:30. So I've got an hour to get there, but I just need to try and finish up at a decent time. As long as I could finish in the next 20 minutes, I'll be doing okay for time to get in my truck and drive to Everett, to my appointment. Otherwise, I would have started at the normal time, and I'd just be getting ready to start going through the card set. I almost wanted to go on even earlier and stuff. I'm like, no, I have to try and get as close as I can to the scheduled time so that I can get this in time. You've missed most of it, bummer. That's okay, Sally. You can watch the replay. It will not be too long of a one today, so it will not be too bad. Then you can get the full meal deal. Sorry to disappoint some of my regulars here. Yeah, sometimes it irks me a little bit too, because sometimes I don't get, I never even seen a notification that I went live today. But that's what happens sometime. So there we have it, folks. There we have it. Let me get my tripod set back up here so we can get into the fan mail, the family mail call package that I have here today. Let me squeeze this into position here. Let you can see myself in the reflection there. Here, I'll set this over here so you can see my cards. You can see it's not a sunny day outside. It's a cloudy day, but at least it's not raining. At least it's not raining. Let me just set this right here. You're kind of looking at my team sort boxes for baseball. My team sort boxes for baseball. I just got to get my book out of the way here and get things lined up for the family mail call package I have today. I only had one in the mail yesterday that I got when I went to church last night. I went right by my place of business that I get my business mail at. So let me just get this lined up here, get my phone plugged in. Yeah, lately they have been, I think. They've been making lots of changes. Matter of fact, they just changed things on. Mud Dog is in the house. How you doing there, Mud Dog? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you around in a while. I know you keep busy on your channel. Everybody keeps busy in their own little worlds. But I do appreciate when my regular people do come back and visit me. I do appreciate everybody very, very, very much. Just give you a quick update how it's hard and definitely grinding to try and move towards the mark. I'll give you a little update on where my channel stands right now, real quick. As you can see, this is the new screen where it used to be part of other features. Now they made their own tab so you can keep track of your hours and your information. So on the subscribers, it just kind of gives you whose birthday is it? Happy birthday to you at Cause is Wasting Money. Is it Cause is Wasting Money's birthday? My mom is taking me out to dinner in a few hours for my birthday. All right, awesome. We should all sing happy birthday to Cause before he goes for his birthday dinner. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cause. Happy birthday to you. Okay, my channel is a ghost town. Laugh out loud. Haven't uploaded in 2 months. May not ever again. Who knows? Well, sorry about that, Mud Dog. I know it does get quite time consuming and everything on that much. No problem there, Cos. That was just my rendition of a happy birthday. Sorry, I'm not a professional by no means. But you never know. Sometime, somewhere near you, you might hear me singing on my channel. No music, mind you, no music. I will sing to him on StreamYard. Oh, okay. I'm not doing StreamYard today there, buddy. But most likely if I do StreamYard again, it would most likely be beautiful voice there, Donald. Well, gee, thanks, Austin. Appreciate that. I'm not a singer by no means, but yeah. So yeah, you can see my subscribers here. I actually have 1,057, but when you get up above 1,000, they only update your subscribers level in 10 subscriber increments. So it only rounds it down to the closest 10. When you reach 1,060 or more, then it'll change to 1,060. And I do have 2,596 public watch hours. And that is one thing they had to put that stipulation in there. It is public watch hours. Okay, after your help, Donald, I am at 1.1K watch hours. Oh, that's good there. Cause you're just over 1/4 of the way there. So keep plugging there, buddy. We'll be supporting you along the way, okay? So let me get into this family mail call package. I do have to try and finish up in the next 15 minutes so I can make it to my appointment in time. Let me get this kind of lined up here. I don't have any idea what I've gotten from KC Nation. But there. I put it right about here. You can see this is KC Nation up here. I have them highlighted on my channel. Let's see if I can get their sticker all the way in there. All right, that I created to promote their channel. But this is from KC Nation, care of Cash Jackson, to my address. This is a family mail call package, and I don't mind when I get them or when I don't. I do appreciate getting them. And so I'm going to get ready. It says fragile, fragile. So let's see what we ended up getting here from KC Nation. If I can get this envelope open without ripping anything. Okay. right. So here we go here. Okay. Yeah, Sally had mentioned something on that. Glad you're in here, Sally. This says it's a pickup for you from Sally Lloyd. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Donald Blomdahl, this must be from KC Nation. And it looks like they do have a note in here. I think that's everything that's in the bag. So let me set that aside for now. Let me go through. Let me check this note off camera in case there's nothing that should be shown on the channel. I think we're good to go here. It says, Donald, thanks so much for supporting our channel and supporting us. There are a few cards from us and a few from Ms. Sally Lloyd. We had a live giveaway and she requested that we send a few cards to you. Hope you are well. Thanks, KC Nation, Mama Royal, and Cash Jackson. I think that's KC Nation, his wife, and his son. So I do appreciate this, KC Nation. Hashtag Monkey Crew. I like that. Thanks, Sally. All right, so yes, I'm going to, since I know Sally's in the channel, let me open up her little package that she did mention that she had coming my way. Sorry, I will reuse most likely most of this tape that's on this package here. Just kind of hang it off to the side here. Reuse it except for the part that's written on. I do like when you can reuse this painter tape stuff. It is nice and handy to use. Does not leave marks or stickies on anything, which is kind of like what I like anyway. I do appreciate that. And so let's see. These cards are from Sally Lloyd. I'll use the bubble wrap for future packages. And this does have a little note on it from Sally Lloyd. It looks like I got some Mariners here. I got some of my favorite Mariners. Oh, Henry Cotto on the back there. Got a Henry Cotto here. Got lots more blue tape to use. Sorry, I am a repurposer. Why throw something away when it's perfectly good still? It's perfectly good. So let's see what we have here. I know Sally knows I like my Mariners. So there we go, Kyle Seager. I was so glad when he came back toward the end of the season there. Came back on with the Mariners from his injury. So glad for that one. Ariel Miranda. That is a nice card. Ken Griffey Jr. Anytime there's a Ken Griffey Jr., he deserves a bell ringer there. He deserves a bell ringer. I knew that's similar to his rookie card, but I know this is just a reprint, but still, it is still a Ken Griffey Jr. card, 2017. And that definitely goes in my Ken Griffey Jr. collection. Gene Segura with the Seattle Mariners. Another Kyle Seager. March 29th, 2018, opening day. Robinson Cano when he was with the Mariners. Second baseman, Felix Hernandez, the King. The King has risen. The King's Court. Sean Armstrong with the Seattle Mariners. I got to give my shout out, Seattle Mariners. Ken PC is in the house. Thanks there, Ken PC. Lucky. I recycle too, Donald. A lot of bubble wrap and packing peanuts at work. Exactly. Me and you think alike there, Lucky. Me and you think alike. Ariel Miranda with the Seattle Mariners. Nelson Cruz. Oh, we hated to see Nelson Cruz go. But I knew when his contract was up, he probably wouldn't stay with the Mariners. Gene Segura. All right. Legends in the making. Robinson Cano. Edwin Diaz. He was an awesome closer last year. Too bad he didn't do so good for the Mets this year, as well as they thought he would. League leaders, Nelson Cruz. I kind of wish Eddie Diaz would have stayed with us. I got one of his t-shirts. That's the one I wear on Tuesdays. All right, Nelson Cruz with the Seattle Mariners and a 1991 Henry Cotto. thank you very much, Sally, for those Seattle Mariners, for my Seattle Mariners collection. Do appreciate that. Packing peanuts are the work of the devil. They might be work of the devil, but they do work good for keeping your packages nicely and in order. But that's basically my extent of the like for packing peanuts. They do get all over everything, that is for sure. They do get all over everything. So let me get this blue tape out of the way right now. And let's get this next piece of blue tape. I got more blue tape for my packages that I send out now. I got to get my Patreon packages ready this weekend and send them out. I just got my confirmation and got my payments for my Patreon members on my Patreon page. So those go out when I receive the payments from Patreon. So when I get those payments, that's pretty much what I do there. Once I get the payment that has been confirmed and received from the Patreons, then I get the packages ready. But because I was getting ready for my, oh my word, that one's packed good. For my giveaway and stuff, I did not have some of them prepackaged. I know last time I got them ready and didn't fully get the payment, was nervous about one or two, but all the payments showed up last month and this month for those that stuck with me. Some I know for financial reasons that is why they did have to drop me, but there is no ill will there, that is for sure. There is no ill will when anybody would have to stop being a Patreon member. It does not affect my outlook toward that individual or that person. Sometimes it can be financial hardships like I'm starting to go through right now. That's why I have an appointment that I have to go check on real quick and see what's taking place with that. I'll just leave that there. I do like these mini cards, and he did protect it really nice. Oh, this is a good one too. It's Alex Rodriguez when he was a Seattle Mariner. Hey, Rod. I like that one. I probably would have sealed that up that way too. Alex Rodriguez with the Seattle Mariners. Yeah, when you unpack your P-necks, they tend to go all over the place. All over the place. There we go. We got our Russell Wilson. Ooh, that's an older one. Russell Wilson, University of Wisconsin quarterback, 2019. That's a throwback card, but that's a newer card from this year. Panini Prism draft picks. All right, Chris Carson with the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, he's got some Seattle Seahawks here to add to my Seattle Seahawks collection. DK Metcalf, rookie card, press proof. Oh, wow, that's a press proof, huh? I'm not too big on football, but I do like my Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, quarterback, press proof. Russell Wilson, season ticket. Russell Wilson. He knows I like Russell Wilson. Thanks there, KC Nation. Appreciate this. Oh, my word. Russell Wilson cards for sure. Rashad Penny, Prestige 2018. All right. 2018, surname Ronald Jones II, Arlington, Texas, USC. Oh, my word. National Baseball Hall of Fame. President, Jeff Idelson. Oh, wow, that's a Archives fan favorite autograph. Jeff Idelson, president of the National Baseball Hall of Fame. That is a cool card. I like that one. That goes into my Hall of Fame oddball collection, that's for sure, but it's an on-card auto from Jeff Idelson. That is neat. Joe Liss with the Seattle Mariners. Tom Seaver with the Cincinnati Reds. Raleigh Fingers, there we go. Raleigh Fingers with the Milwaukee Brewers. Oh, wow, these are some older cards. wow, that's like a third year card for Alan Trammell. That's probably one of the older cards I have of Alan Trammell. Thank you there, KC Nation. Luis Arpacio with the Red Sox. Ken Griffey Jr. Topps Gallery. The Masters. I do like that one. I do like that one. That is cool. Cool looking card. Ken Griffey Jr. again. Ken Griffey Jr. Probably got a bunch of Griffeys here. Oh, there we go. Felix Hernandez. Shutout Spree. Mitch Haniger. Don Russ Optic. Yusei Kikuchi. Rookie card. Optic. And Justice Sheffield. All right. I didn't have either of these two rookie cards. That is so cool. I appreciate that, KC Nation. And I do have to get things all wrapped up here. But I'm going to set these aside for now and wrap things up so I can hop in my pickup truck and drive to Everett for my appointment. Let's see. What did I miss in the chat here? Oh, Kevin's Card Collecting is in the house. Kevin's Card Collecting. Dearman, if show my mom and two of her friends, she had these earlier. One of her old friends got this text from her at 2:13 a.m. and my dad got one at the same time, and her friends said people, I don't know what Dearman's trying to say there. Maybe I missed something earlier. You say Kikuchi, I say Kikuchi, we all say Kikuchi. Kikuchi, Kuchi, 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 Kuchi. Sorry, I could only give you one that's okay, Sally. Don't worry about that. That was fun receiving those cards. You told me just the other day, and wow, lo and behold, look, they showed up. That was so cool. Okay, take care, everyone. All right, Kaz, thanks for jumping in. And again, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kaz. Everybody say happy birthday to Kaz and many more. All right. This is fun. I don't know why I didn't turn my camera around. That was kind of silly. I could have sang to him with my camera turned around so you guys could have seen me. Hope all goes well with your media, Don. God bless you. Thank you, Sally. I do appreciate that. It is 10:45. I only streamed for just about an hour. So without further ado, I am going to have to say my goodbyes. I do have to, when I get back this afternoon, I do have to, there we go. Happy birthday, Kaz. It's something going on with Sprint. Someone's hacking everybody's phones from Sprint, Amazon thing because they are texting people. Everybody got a text. 213, mom's friend. She likes to, some hacking people. Oh, yeah. That's why I pay attention to whenever I open emails. I get emails all the time saying that, there's a problem with my credit union, and I have to verify some information. But it's always scammers. There's scammers out there everywhere. You do have to pay attention to that. You do have to pay attention to everything that you do in this world, because there are so many people out there that try to steal your information, try to steal your identity. So you always have to be on the lookout for everything. Cybersecurity is the biggest business right now in our country. Not only our country, but around the world. Cybersecurity. It's so much trouble with it. I have security software on my PC that keeps track of everything, because to a lot of my mom's old friends got a text when she has his number blocked at 213, and my dad got one too. Oh yeah. You just have to pay attention. Make sure you know who you're talking to. Make sure you know who you're talking with. Don't let anybody get into any of your accounts. I check my bank account daily to make sure there's no suspicious activity. If you do online banking, you do want to make sure of that. Double check your bank accounts every day to make sure that nobody's hacking in and stealing your data. This is just my opinion. Just my opinion. But I do belong to LifeLock, me and my wife both. So we do get alerts if somebody tries to open up a bank account, open up a credit account, anything like that. You just have to be very, very careful out there. Cybersecurity is very rampant in our country. Very rampant. Cybersecurity companies are well employed for sure, especially for businesses. Especially for businesses. It goes from everywhere from, that's right, change your passwords often, never strange links. Exactly. Thanks there, Frank's Card Corner. Yes. Click a payment link from an email. Always go direct. Yeah, don't do it from an email. Make sure if you do your place as a business, go directly to their websites. Use their websites because they are usually secure. All right. You make sure that they show HTTPS for a secure website when you're going to do shopping online. All right. With that in mind, I do have to sign off and get going. So I can leave and get there in time. So this is Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, having been with you this morning with our next episode of Topps Baseball History. All right. So you guys have a nice and blessed day. I will be recording up new content for tomorrow. Kevin's Card Collecting. Bye, Donald. Have a great day, everyone. And yes, we will see you around the channels. And you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, okay? Bye now. Take care. And it was fun being with you this morning. All right? Bye now.